We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition here from the rip area up here of bright green bars to white with red borders. And here we are with it experiencing volatility to the downside. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility in the overall market. The SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 9:05 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TRKA stock doing the full transition to the dip area. We need to talk about the key levels here as it broke through a key level of support and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Netflix spot. Our Netflix spot sent out a bull indicator at 10:20 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision. And call options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. And as you see they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and we look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition, as I stated earlier in the video, from the rip area of bright green bars to the dip area here on the 30-minute chart. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TRKA stock under a bear indicator since yesterday up here at around the 1890 area. And the inflows are still above, but they're red here on the 30-minute. And a full transition has happened from the rip area of bright green bars to the dip area of white with red borders here on the 30-minute chart. Now we need to talk about, is this the dip here before it rips back up, or will it fake out, and what key levels to watch here going into tomorrow, because a key support level has been broken through, and that's that 1850 area. It was fighting it here in the pre-market today. In the opening bell, broke through it and fell down to lows here of 1750, and trying to come back up now in the after hours to 1770. Now, could it get back up to 18 cents? Well, that's going to be a critical level. The inflows need to pick up here on the 15-minute as well, because outflows have been dominating since yesterday. And yes, inflows are trying to pick back up, but we are still below the midpoint here as you see it at negative 0.006, and a bear indicator here in the pre-market at the 1860 area. So something to not ignore here, but we have the 15-minute, the 30-minute in a dip area, and once it finds support, then the transitions start to come back up. And if there's going to be any strength here, it's going to be critical for it to transition from red with green borders to dark green and then bright green bars, right? A full transition like the ones we see previously in the charts as we go ahead and zoom back out here to the 30-minute, right? That full transition there followed by a bull indicator all the way up to bright green bars. Now, right now on the 30-minute and the 15-minute, Y with red borders is dominating, and on the 1 hour, guys, full transitions have happened here on all three time frames, on multiple time frames. But in the bigger picture, I did state a bear indicator popped up yesterday, and if these outflows continue below the midpoint, they would go ahead and have weight over the chart to retest key supports, and that's what we've seen, guys. The supports have been broken through, the outflows continue to dominate, a dip area has been hit, and now the question mark is, could the bulls reappear? Now, I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. So the first thing is support, guys. The 18-cent support was broken through. It's now a resistance, but the first support level below 17.50 would be the 15-cent area. And I'm going to be watching these inflow versus outflows, as inflows are above and red. If they start to pull down towards the midpoint or even cross it here on the 30-minute, because on the 15-minute, the outflows are still dominating. And if they pull further away down, that weakness could quickly start to reflect into the charts, guys. Something to not ignore, that it's under a bear indicator on the 15-minute. Outflows are dominating, and on the 30-minute, it's been under a bear indicator since yesterday, and the outflows haven't crossed. But something to not ignore there, that they are red and pretty close to the midpoint. And on the bigger picture, on the 1 hour, they are below the midpoint. So if 17.50 gets broken through, the next support is the 15-cent area. And if that gets broken through, I would watch closely how it reacts between 14 to 15 cents if the bears continue to pull it down, or if the bulls try to reappear. Now, to the upside, if in this dip area it finds support and bounces off of it with strength, the first resistance is 18 cents, and it's going to be critical for the 15-minute inflows to continue green, cross back over, cancel out this bear indicator, reflect that strength into the charts with a possible bull indicator in the process, and roll over that strength into the 30-minute and get these inflows from red to green, pulling up away from the midpoint and eventually canceling out this bear indicator and getting that strength up here on the 30-minute and getting these inflows back up towards the midpoint here on the 1 hour. That's going to be crucial and critical. And the first resistance, as I stated, is going to be 18 cents. And then above that, if it can break through it and start that staircase effect and get those inflows up, well, then the next resistance would be the 20-cent area. And based off the history of the chart comes the 23-cent area. And we'll have to reassess and see what is going on within the charts at those levels. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. A critical support of 1850 has been broken through. I'll be watching if it can retest it going into tomorrow. And specifically, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to continue to pick up if there's going to be any further strength to the upside here on the 15-minute, and if that strength can roll over into the 30-minute and 1 hour. So I'm going to be watching the inflow versus outflows, the bull and bear indicators. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.